Hi friends, this is Sarah from Crafting and Relaxing. Welcome and thank you so very much for joining me. Today I'm going to be setting up my December daily, and I know that I'm late, but I've been sick and I have never done December daily before. I had heard people talk about it and I didn't really know what it was. I think typically during the holiday season I'm too busy and wouldn't keep it up. The basic idea is I'm going to put together a journal where I have a page about each day. Now, the first week of December is super boring. Most days I slept. So I don't know exactly what I'll do there. I might just use it as like scrapbook pages to put in bits of cards or different things. I do a lot of journals that I think are kind of like what you'd call like smash journals or like traditional scrapbooks where you just take bits of things and receipts and put them in. I do that for shopping trips, like when I went shopping with Sabrina. I have some stuff I'm going to put together for a page from when I went shopping with Tasha. This year for Christmas, I'm going to be in Maui. So I thought it would be really fun. I like to do mini albums for trips. And so I thought I would kind of combine December daily, and then I would have information about like what we did and which day we went to Leota's Pie Shop. If you haven't been to Leota's in Maui with a D, you should check that out. Chocolate macadamia nut pie. Definitely eat that. My husband says key lime, but he's wrong. So that's what I thought I would use mine for. So I started looking around my room. And I went through and I put some Post-its because I was trying to figure out, was I going to do 31 days, 28, based on our trip? What was I going to do? So I'm going to start at the 1st and I'm going to go all the way through our trip. I might even go to the 31st. And then I was thinking about how I wanted to decorate it. And I wanted number dies, so I would have some texture and some sturdiness. The paper's kind of thin, so that gives me some flexibility. It's thin, but it's also wire bound. This was in, the book I'm using was in my lovely gift from Robin's Feathered Nest. It tucks inside this gorgeous portfolio. So the other thing that I thought would be fabulous is this will be how I store it. Then I'll put this on the book where I keep my or on the shelf where I keep my mini albums and scrapbooks. So I will keep Robin's book forever and ever, and then I'll have my December daily for this year in it. So I thought that would be super fun, and then I could put like different receipts or mementos from our trip in these pockets. Kind of combining your vacation and Christmas is an interesting way. It gives you options. So if you haven't seen that video where I unpack this Happy Mail, you should check it out. It's fabulous. So what I did was I looked around to see if I had dies, and I forgot they came with the Sizzix Sidekick in the packet Tuesday morning. So if you got that, you have number dies, and I don't know if they always come with it or just the Tuesday morning. Then I wanted gold cardstock, because if you look at this, there's a bunch of beautiful, first, look at the star on the front, big star on the front, glittered. Then there's a bunch of foiling in the book. So I thought it would be great to use glitter and foiling throughout. And then it uses a lot of like the burgundy, which is in the Christmas papers that I've been using too. So I think my scraps will work great in here. And I wanted my numbers to be foil. I thought that I had this paper, and so I figured it out. Let me show you what I did so that you don't do it. I've talked to you before about this Craft Perfect mirror cardstock made by Tonic. Okay, I have it in Silky Sky, which is not really going to work for today. And then I thought I bought it in Golden Blonde. Look carefully at what this package says. Tasha, are you watching this? Metal sheets. It does not say mirror card. When we were shopping, Tasha from A Date with My Craft Room and I noticed that this was kind of dinged up. But I really wanted some, and I thought the other pages will be fine. This is nice, thick cardstock, no problem. Listen. It's literally metal sheets, just like it says. That's why it says ideal for mixed media. It was also $6.99, which I thought was a little high, but I thought it was just the store because it was one of those smaller independent stores that I like to support. And I really wanted a pack of this gold cardstock. I guess I'm just going to have to get on Amazon and get some because this is my favorite. The reason I like this cardstock, this mirror cardstock so much from Tonic is it's super thick It doesn't seem to dent or mess up. It glues down nicely. The back is white. I have some other paper where the back is black, and I don't know why, but at some point I was layering and doing something double-sided and that bothered me. So I'm in love with this paper. If you have a mirror cardstock that you like better, you tell me, because I'll check it out too, but I think that is the one. So I have metal sheets. I'm going to try die cutting and see how it looks. I bet they die cut nicely. I just don't think they're going to hold up as well. So we'll just test it out, see how it works, but I'm not sure I'm going to glue them onto my page because they ding and dent, and just as I've seen in the package. And also when you glue metal or something like this, if I use art glitter glue, it's not going to soak in. It's going to kind of seep out. Oops, I should have taped them. See? That's why sometimes you have to tape. But let's look at this too and see how it comes out. That's what I thought. Oh, well, it does look pretty nice. But here's what I think is going to happen. This is very thin paper, right? I think if this was a card or a very thick paper that I was gluing it to, it would be okay. I'm not going to damage that one because it turned out so cute. But let's take this 5 that's already, messed up anyway. See, I think what'll happen is as you turn the pages in your journal, I think this will crinkle. And that just won't hold up and it'll make me sad. So great for mixed media, great for 3-dimensional things, right? Like I think it would be great on here because it's not going to get rippled and damaged, but it can't be the layer that adds the sturdy, which the mirror cardstock can do. Anyway, I still don't have any of that. I've got to get some. It is my favorite paper, you guys. I'm in love with it. There aren't a lot of things that I get that excited about, but when I find a product that I think is superior to all the others, like if you shop at garage sales and craft swaps, or you grab one color piece of paper from here because that day you wanted red or you wanted gold, and then there's one in your stash that you always go to, then you know that's the one you should buy. I'm going to put gold numbers. So look at these up close. They have like some decorations that's like a watermark, like there's music. So what I thought I'd do is I'd put my die cut numbers right here. And then I also thought it would be fun when you get Christmas cards and they have canceled stamps on them. I thought it would be fun to use those. There are some pages in here, just like this, right? Where you could just put some decoration and some collaging onto the page. So I thought that would be really fun. And then what I'll do is I'll bring just enough to fiddle with this. So I'll bring some washi tape, and I don't know if you've seen before, but when I make a little travel kit, what I'll do is before I go, maybe not today, this is kind of cool, just an acrylic page, I'll put a nice big, I'm going to back you out a little, I'll put a nice big pocket right here, and then I can tuck this kind of stuff in, and I'll bring my little tiny bottle with the little squirter. I'll fill this up with art glitter glue. This travels well. TSA doesn't mind it. So I'll have a bottle of glue, I'll have some washi tape, and I'll just keep tucking stuff in there. And then as we're traveling, I'll get receipts from here and there, new restaurants we try, old favorites that we've been to, and put it all together. And in some places I'll leave like maybe a note that says this is what I want a picture of here, that sort of thing. And then I'll get some pictures printed when I get back and put them in. So that's my idea for my December daily. And thank you so much to Robin of Robin's Feathered Nest for this wonderful book. And if you're not subscribed to Robin, be sure and check her out because her work is beautiful. And I'll link to her channel below. And let's see, what else do we have going on? Oh, okay, other things I wanted to tell you. I mentioned the other day that one of my friends is going to the Tucson area. Some of you must live in the Tucson area. I don't know who for sure, but if you've been to Tucson or you live there, what stores are great? Do they have a variety of Tuesday mornings, paper stores, craft stores? Are certain stores better? Let us know so that my friend knows which ones to hit when she's passing through. The other thing is, I don't think I'm going to do No Paper Left Behind for December. I haven't even chosen my paper. So at this point, it's going to have to skip. Then what I'm going to do is on a video later this month, I'll show you choices for January paper, and you guys can pick what I work on for January, No Paper Left Behind, because I do love it. I want to get back in there with Danielle Hayes and Susan Tootsie Tucker and Robin of Robin's Feathered Nest and do it, but I just need to take this month off and get rid of this cough. Thanks so much for watching. Have an absolutely fabulous day, and I hope you're making time for crafting and relaxing and not letting the holiday season make you crazy. Bye-bye.